Welcome back, guys, to the J&K Racing YouTube channel, and today we're going to keep going on part 4 now of my LT250R build. So let's jump into it. Alright guys, so you'll notice that this looks relatively the same, but I took the grab bar off, which is right here. The grab bar is off and the bumper is there. So I got all that taken apart, and over here on the workbench I got this back, my jug. So what we're going to do in this video is I just actually polished the head, which got refinished as well, which looks awesome. I'm very happy with it. I guess the squish band on this was like ridiculous. There was almost none. So I got that all fixed there. And can't see it there, but this got bored over. Got the new piston. Wiseco, I know it's not the greatest piston, but got a Wiseco for it. But yeah, we got that good. Oh, on the other side here, it's ported here. Got it ported nice. That like this. Oh, looks good in there. I'll show you the intake ports. This isn't a crazy port. See all that's all nice and smooth in there. But basically, I wanted like a trail port because this thing's not going to be anything but a trail machine, and I'm probably going to race it, but not crazy, more flat track stuff. I got parts everywhere. Don't ignore that. But yeah, that's what we got here. I'm going to go run to the parts store, actually. I just kind of wire wheeled the majority of what I could on this. I mean, there's spots like in here and here that I just can't get to with the little die grinder and the wire wheel, even with this small one. So I don't know, we're just gonna sand it as best as we can, and I'm gonna go get some paint for it. And my theory of what I'm gonna do is I want this jug and the crankcase, all that I want to be like that blue again, like this color blue, or a little darker. I would like metallic, but I don't think I can get metallic paint for the engine, and I don't want to powder coat it because that's just another thing I gotta do, and it's a pain and it's expensive, and engine paint will be fine. So that's what I'm gonna do with that. I'm going to be, like I already did, where'd the head go? There it is. Polish the head. That's what I'm going to be doing with the stator cover and the clutch cover. So it's going to be a blue engine, blue stator cover, blue clutch cover, polished window here, polished head, like I said. Pretty much all the little pieces on here are going to be polished, and it's just going to look really good in that frame. But let's go run to the auto parts store and get some paint and start working on this. Alright guys, so I picked up this paint. This is Old Ford Blue engine enamel, and as you can see right here, I got the heat running, that's why it might be a little loud, but there it is. It's getting all painted up. Just did the first coat there. Nice light, gentle coat. We'll be doing a couple more coats of this, but I kind of thought this is relatively similar to the stock color. I mean, this frame has been painted a little darker blue, but I think it looks pretty damn good, pretty close. And it's gonna look really, really good with all these polished parts. Like for example, the head. And like those two together are just gonna look mint. So I'm gonna paint that a couple more coats. I'm gonna let it dry. I got it in the heated garage, so let's keep painting away. Ready guys? There it is, all painted up. I just polished the head and put that on there, and oh my god, it looks good. Look at that. I also just was polishing this power valve assembly, if I can get it open. Polish that up. So now, let me get this orientation right. That'll be polished. Oh, it's gonna look so good. I'm real excited for this thing. So yeah, that's what the motor looks like. Let's start with the bottom end too. Alright guys, so I just pulled off the clutch cover here, and you'll notice in there, you see some speckles? That's always a good sign, isn't it? Turn on the light. You can see all those sparkles. So you can tell on the clutch here, on the basket, there's some pretty deep grooves, and this is what I found on the bottom of the cover. Those right there are pieces of this. The spring here. You can't see it in the bag. Let me pull it out of here. It's kind of hard to do this one-handed. But there we go. See right there how it's broken off? Well, that fell off and was bouncing around in there. So I think it's fine. I think I'm going to leave it. It shouldn't do any more damage. But that's what the inside of that looks like. I pulled, obviously, that goes there. Let me get some light in here. I mean, you can see everything else is in pretty decent shape. The water pump assembly, it spins and all that. The impeller here, I think I'm going to replace it just because it looks pretty rough. Other than that, it all looks pretty good. Now, my question is, I was looking at this, and there's a J here. I don't know if that just means the engine displacement, meaning like it's 200 cc's to 250 cc's, or if this is a J model engine, bottom end, because I know that this head right here is 100% an 87 because there are 5 bolts holding in the reed cage. So maybe I have a jug off of an 87 and a bottom end off of a 88 to 92. I don't really know, but I'm hoping it's not, but I don't know if anyone can help me in the comments to tell me what this is. That'd be awesome. But yeah, let's keep tearing this thing down. I kind of didn't record any of this just because I was getting pretty antsy and I wanted to know what it looked like, but more to come. Well guys, I just got this in the mail. This is the old one here. You can see that broken end off there. The new one, let me okay, whatever. You can see the spring in here. See that little, yeah, well, that's what this one's supposed to look like. Well, that is what was dangling around, causing this, and that is too deep for my comfort. I'm gonna actually, I said, you know, in the part of the last video, I said that I was gonna maybe salvage this, but I mean, look at how deep that is. That is ridiculous. That is too much for comfort. Not gonna be running with that. So, got the new kickstart spring. Ordering a new basket. I'm gonna pull this apart now and see what we're looking up. So yeah. Well, alrighty guys. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all these. It's the wrong size. Nice. Alrighty guys, well, I'm going to be pulling out these bolts here. I believe they're 8mm. They are. I'm going to pull all these out because I'm going to be getting a new clutch basket. This is beyond bad, so I'm going to pull these out. I'm actually going to record this time. We're going to shoot the time lapse, so let's go start that now. Apart live in front of you. pull all the plates apart. There's the first plate, and I dropped it. Nice. There's the first plate. Doesn't actually look that bad. Metal plates don't look too bad. They're not that warm, which is kind of nice. A little sticky, and so far there's no disintegrated plate, which is just mint. Oh. There we go. There's where we start getting into the real beat up ones. Oh boy. I don't know if you could tell, but see all these ground down edges here and there? That's the spot where the debris was, as you can see on this one. Just a little bit. But all the other ones, like look at that right there. Can't even tell. That one obviously wasn't hit. So we got the last plates right here. Appear to be in good shape. And yeah, so there it is. Upon inspection, I mean, it's not that big of a gouge in it, but it's still enough to make me a little concerned. So now I gotta go get a socket to get on this so I can pull her off. This is gonna be a pain in the ass, but an impact should be able to get this thing out. We have a cotter pin here, right? No, we have a lock washer. We got to bend that out. Then I can get a socket on it. And yeah, so I'm going to go grab that really quick. Alright guys, well, upon further inspection this way, I mean, it doesn't look too bad, right? I don't know if I should... There we go. There's a good viewing angle. It's not that deep. But it still scares me a lot because just, like, look at that. That doesn't look good. I really just don't want one of those breaking, and in turn breaking one of these, and then having it end up all under here, and then getting all in to the crankcase, and then locking all this crank up and all that, and that's what I don't want. So I don't know what I should do yet. I mean, it's not in that rough a shape. I mean, that's pretty deep. I'm having a hard time figuring out what I should do. I mean, I should change it, but I don't know. Well, I'm going to end this video here. It's already getting a little too long. So in this video, all we did was really take the side of the motor apart to get some more bad news, like what typically happens on this build. But yeah, there she is in all her glory. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and hit that like button. And thanks for watching.